Grandpa, why are you sleeping there? Go ahead and sleep in the bedroom, all right? Grandpa. 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 Grandpa? Grandpa? Dad.
Yeah?
Dad, get in here.
What's going on?
Why are you just standing there? Why aren't you calling for an ambulance?
Your grandfather is gone, son.
Grandpa, how could you just leave us like this without saying anything?
Dad, you can rest in peace now. I know that you want to be with Mom. And now you can see her. Take care of each other. All right, Dad?
I spoke with my mom yesterday.
What happened?
Well, she agreed, but she thinks we should get married before we even buy a house. She thinks we should register first.
What do you think?
You go first.
My intentions were clear from the start. The question is, have you decided?
I have. I could get married.
That sounds forced.
It's not forced at all.
Young, you've been hesitant when it comes to our wedding. So if you haven't made up your mind, I can wait.
I'm not hesitant, so just drop it, all right?
You got it. So if that's the case, we should start planning.
You're looking much better today. Call me if you need anything, all right?
Thank you, Doctor. Hey, Dr. Chung. You've had a really busy day yesterday, and you haven't had any sleep.
Forget it, I'm fine.
You sure?
Sure.
Hey. Wangbo. Hey, Qingjun didn't sleep again. He hasn't had any rest since his grandparents died. If he keeps going like this, he'll die.
Well, he's not alone. It's tough here.
I have to say something. Qingjun, what are you still doing here?
I'm doing my job. Didn't you know that I'm a workaholic?
Even workaholics don't work this much. I know that you've been going through a lot, but working this much puts you at risk. A doctor should understand the balance between work and rest.
And who says I don't? I do balance work and rest. And I actually got some sleep last night. I think I slept about an hour and a half in that desk
He's
there.
lying. I saw it myself. It was 15 minutes.
I'm a deep sleeper, so 15 minutes is worth an hour.
Which isn't nearly close enough. How long have you been working anyway?
As far as I know, 72 hours. Slept less than 5 hours the whole time.
All right, listen, that's enough. Give me that. Now get out of here. Get some sleep.
Forget it, Ouyang. I'm fine.
I said get some
Dr.
rest.
Zhang. Hey, Dr. Zhang!
Qingjun!
Dr. Ouyang, should we do a checkup on him?
No. He's just exhausted.
This has been hard for him. He probably just couldn't take it and used work to distract himself.
Why don't you go and get back to work? I'll watch over Qingjun.
All right, Dr. Ouyang. Once he's awake, I think you should talk to him. I'm pretty sure he'll only listen to you.
I will.
Grandma, I didn't get the chance to show you I loved you, Grandma. Ouyang, don't come back, Ouyang. Don't leave me, Ouyang.
Just try to relax. You were having a nightmare.
What am I doing here?
You passed out in the middle of your rounds.
What do you mean I passed out? I can't sleep. I still have a lot of work to do.
All right, Qingjun, that's enough. Now will you please try to get some rest? Qingjun, I know that you've been dealing with a lot lately. Not just with your grandparents, but with me. If there's anything you want to talk about, you know you can talk to me, right?
There's nothing to talk about. I just need to take a little nap. Really.
All right then. I better head back. If you need anything, just call, okay? And don't think too much.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, Dr. Ouyang. I heard Dr. Cheng was sick. So is he in there?
Oh,
Actually, it was Zhao Cheng who told me. I just saw him downstairs.
yeah, he's in there, but he needs a lot of rest.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I said I was fine. You get back to work.
I'm off today.
Tang.
Hey, don't get up. Stay in bed.
I'm fine. Sorry about that. I thought that you were Ouyang.
It's all right. I heard you passed out at work, so I came here.
Thanks a lot. Hey, have a seat. Go on, sit down.
Right, thanks.
Here.
Oh, thanks. I heard you were feeling down.
Oh.
Do you want to die?
What?
That's what Zhao Chong said.
Zhao Chong said that, huh? You know what? He'll wish he was dead. So, what were you planning to do?
Well, I was just hoping to cheer you up.
I'm not sure I can. My grandma's gone. Grandpa as well. And my dad? Well, he might just be marrying the head nurse. And then there's...
Dr. Ouyang, who's also gonna get married. Am I right?
Zhao Chong will die this day.
Actually, Dr. Chung, I really think that you should write a book. I'll help you. Just write down all the experiences that you've had. Like you and Dr. Ouyang and Qianqian and Zhang Jun. Not to mention your grandparents. Or your father's thing with the head nurse. I would bet your book would be the bestseller.
I heard somewhere that if your life is just like a characters in a soap opera, then you'll never be happy.
That depends on the things you go through and the people you meet. Of course, we have no real say in those matters. But at least we can still decide from which perspective we look at the world. And how we treat the people we meet, right? You know, I always thought that you were a little anxious.
So you thought I was anxious? Huh. But I don't have a care in the world. I'm optimistic and positive about everything. I'm not the type to get anxious. You must be thinking about Qianqian.
You make it seem like you don't care about anything, which is why you always look so optimistic. But in reality, you're just way too sensitive. You always keep things bottled up inside and don't talk about it. You really shouldn't do that. 'Cause you need to say what's on your mind. You can talk to me. Talking about things make you feel better. Even if I am not your girlfriend, we can still be friends. And as your friend, I hate seeing you keep your emotions bottled up. You need to express it. And you need to say everything that's on your mind. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. It can be just our little secret. How about it?
Oh, all right then. So where should I begin?
How about from your graduation day? You can start with Qianqian, then you can talk about Ouyang.
I have never spoken about those things. Let me think about it.
Take all the time you need. There's no rush.
Does he feel any discomfort?
He's feeling just fine.
So he's recovering well. Take over, okay? Yes?
Is he feeling better?
7:30 tonight, right? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Right.
Take this.
See you tonight. All right, bye.
Who was that?
That was Hu Yiqing. Remember my old classmate?
Sure, come with me.
So come with you where? Hey, hey. I thought you called me out here to talk. So what's this about?
Wang, when was the last time we ate together?
We have lunch together every single day.
In the cafeteria.
I promise you, Yimeng, I'll spend some time with you real soon.
No deal, you and I are having dinner tonight.
But I told Hu Yiqing I'd meet her to talk business. Important business.
Listen up. You keep saying that you're really busy, but you still haven't told me exactly what it is you're busy with. I'm still a young girl, you know. My tolerance level isn't as high as you imagine. I'm freaking out here. You keep saying that we should just wait, that I should just wait, then you'll give me a surprise someday. I'm just worried that your surprise might scare me in the end. So you have to give me a reasonable explanation as to what's going on with you.
Fine. I'll tell you then. But you cannot tell anyone else, especially Ai Xiaochan. I just wanted to be able to make an extra buck so that, well, you know, so you and I could get married a lot sooner than later. That's all I've been thinking about. Anyway, Hu Yiqing's father opened up a private hospital, and she holds a pretty high position over there. So when I ran into her the other day, she asked if I would like to work over there. Of course I declined. But then later she told me that I could actually work part-time over there. So then I just...
So you're not working all day, but you're working nights as well? Are you crazy or something? Dr. Chung passed out today from doing just that.
Come on, you have nothing to worry about. There aren't a lot of patients there, so I can catch up on my sleep.
You can't do that. Call her now. Tell her you're out.
I can't do that. We have an
You gonna
agreement.
call her? If not, I will. Give me that phone.
All right then. I'll go make the call. You don't need to get so rough. There, that's her number. Hi, it's me.
How about that? Look at how much I've told you in one go. All right, there you go then. Now you know everything there is to know.
How do you feel now? Much better, right?
Yeah, a lot better. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for what? I'm your girlfriend now, aren't I? I know that you just said I was for your grandma's sake. But like I've told you before, I really do like you a lot. Don't you think that talking like this is a really good thing? It won't be impossible for us to go on like this, right?
Wait. I really can't promise you anything like that.
I didn't ask you to promise anything. I just think that us talking like this is really great. Next time I'll tell you the story of my life. I've already heard yours, so you'll have to listen to mine.
Right. Right. I will.
Actually, isn't this kind of a relationship?
What? Is this what one is like then?
What do you think it's like anyway?
I just think that I've been missing out all these years.
I guess I'll be on my way. I'll leave you to rest.
Sure. I'll show you out.
No need, it's all right. Let's just keep in touch, okay?
Yes, of course.
Bye-bye.
Well, I'm not feeling that well today. Let's just talk about this tomorrow, okay? Thanks for understanding. Goodbye. Well, there you go. I will not be going tonight, so that I can spend time with you. Satisfied?
As you very well should. In any case, why would that Hu Yiqing help you out for no reason at all?
It's normal for old classmates to lend you a hand. Have you forgotten that I am one really skilled doctor? So it's no surprise I should be getting calls from other hospitals.
So you want to leave then?
I really have not decided yet.
So is she married?
I didn't ask.
Does she have a boyfriend?
Not that I know of.
Well, then she wouldn't...
Why do you women always see things in the most complicated way? Can't you just see things as they are?
But Dr. Chung said that she was a...
She's a what?
Why call her Miss Foxy if she isn't like that?
Oh, we were just students back then joking around. Now why would you think there was any truth to that?
Because jokes are half meant. Whatever the case, I have to say that I won't accept you working together at that private hospital. And besides, just think about it. Sure, you'd probably make more money there, but there's little room for growth at all. And you've been in the ER for so many years. If you leave all of a sudden, then all of your hard work would have been for nothing.
I understand what you're saying, I do, but I really just want to...
I get it. I understand. I know you want to make more money, so we can have a big wedding and move into a new house, but I really don't care about those things. Whether you're rich or not, we can still have a wedding, right? We don't need a house just yet. And don't forget, I haven't planned on marrying you either, so what's the rush?
What was that? What do you mean? Huh? So you're not in a rush to get married? So Yamong, listen to me. That's not right. Because a relationship without plans for marriage is just messing around, and you're not like that.
How would you know that I'm not like that? I plan to keep you in a constant state of panic. That way you'll never forget to always be good to me.
You don't have to do that. I'll be good to you when we're married and loyal, so you can forget about that plan of yours.
I can't do that. That depends on your performance. But that's all in the future. For now, you can decide on whether you're going to take me tonight. And if I'm not completely satisfied, there will be consequences.
Are you all right? Qianqian, what's the matter?
You must think that I'm a big child.
What are you talking about? If you want to, just cry.
Well, at first, I was stalling a tang, and I thought that after I let it out, I'll be fine. But the more I said, the more upset I got, and the more confused I got as well. What have I been doing and thinking all these years?
Come on. Don't think about that, all right?
No way. I need to think more than ever. I was prepared for my grandmother's death, but then my grandpa died just like that. I didn't get the chance to show them how much I loved them, and now they're both gone. I just kept telling them that I'm busy working, and that I'm saving people's lives. We live in the same city, yet I never bothered to visit. Now look at me. I can't even see them if I wanted to. What in the world have I been doing to myself?
But isn't it like that for all doctors?
Sure. It is like that for all doctors. We're busy all day and all night, always smiling to other patients. And if there's something bothering us, we just keep it inside. We're practically on call 24/7. 365 days in the year, and we're here for 300 of them. And when we finally get some time on our own, all we can really think of is sleep. So tell me, do you think we live pitiful lives or what? Every time we save someone, they're all set. They can leave the hospital and go on living their incredible lives. But not us, because we have to keep on with this monotonous, dull, and hopeless lives of ours. And if we fail as doctors, they die. And then everyone blames us. And even if they don't, well, we still blame ourselves in the end. Remember when Qianqian died? You all said I did the right thing as a doctor. Yet the whole time I just couldn't help but blame myself. I am a doctor, so if I can't save my patient, then what's the point to all this? And now she's going to die. When I finally found someone I really liked, I actually thought there might be some meaning to life. But in the end, she just ran away with someone else, and now they're about to get married. I'm sorry, all right? I'm not saying that this is your fault. I just have all these things that I have inside that I need to get out. You would think that with this so-called life of ours, for all the good work that we have done, that we'd take better care of our grandparents. How could I have done this to them? Was it all really worth it in the end? A while back, Zhang came to me. He said he made up his mind about leaving the ER. And I told him to stay. Now look at us. The only two bachelors left. I guess that I really learned from the best, huh? So maybe later, when I get the chance to talk to him, he's still so young, and he deserves an incredible life that he can call his very own. So he shouldn't have to live like this. He should be a writer, if that's what he really wants.
Hey, listen to me. You don't have to worry about all this stuff. He can make his own decisions.
I know that. Of course I know that. It's just that I just have a lot of things inside that I haven't told anyone. Oh, because I have no one to tell them to. I wanted to talk to Wang about it once. But lately, after he's done with his shift, who knows where the hell he goes? I can't go whining to Director Zhang all the time.
You do know you can talk to me, right? Even if I can't help much, I can always be a good listener.
This will be the last time I do that. After you and Qianqian are married. I'm not sure I can talk to you like this. I'm pretty sure he'd be pissed.
Aren't you tired? You should have a rest.
Actually, I'm really tired. I'm exhausted.
Well then, go get some sleep, all right? Then when you wake up later, it'll be like none of this ever happened, okay?
Whatever you say.
Stop crying already. Let's take you to your room.
Were you waiting for me?
You and I need to talk.
Now, why are you looking at me like that? It must be something ominous.
No, it's not. Qingchuan, let's get married.
Huh? But we've already decided to get married.
And we both know that I haven't been totally committed.
So why are you so candid now?
Qianqian came to see me last night. He was crying so much.
Qianqian's been through a lot lately. It must have really helped to get it out of his system. You should do what you can.
He said a lot to me last night, and it made me realize that we, or maybe just I, have too many worries. I always worry about this and that. Family, work, home, everything all at once. And in the end, my head is swimming. So yesterday, I thought long and hard. And now I think what we're doing is wrong. Life is not easy for everyone and fleeting for some, which is why we should do the things we want to and not waste time. We can't just think about what we want, because that leads to regret. I don't want that. We should just keep the wedding nice and simple, not grand at all. After all, for a couple like us, happiness is what's most important.
You're absolutely right. There's no time to waste. We'll do just that. Keep it simple and get it done.
Let's register in the next few days.
That's pretty fast.
That's not fast at all. We still have to prepare for the wedding, not to mention I want to be your wife as soon as possible. Is that all right?
It's more than all right. It sounds really great.
Then let's get ready.
Hi there.
Hello. Is there anything I can help you
I'm
with?
here to see Hu Yixing.
It's Hu Yisheng, right? Just a moment, please. Doctor, you have to save
Ma'am,
her.
please stay calm.
Dr. Chang, what's going on?
Take her to ER. ECG, blood oxygen, blood sample, and open an IV channel.
Dr. Chang, all set.
Blood sample.
Could we please talk outside?
Sure.
Great, let's get out of their way. So tell me, what's her situation?
Her name's Zhu Tong. She's only 19. She's my student.
Oh, has this happened before, or is it the first time?
2 months ago, she kept saying she wasn't feeling well. And both her legs were swollen. We told her to get it checked out, but she said she was fine. Then after lunch yesterday, she went home and had some bad diarrhea. And then this morning, she just passed out. Could it be food poisoning?
We don't know yet, but we will once we've tested her blood samples. Just hang in there, all right?
Dr. Chang, here are the results.
All stats are irregular. Hemoglobin's 3.7.
That's really low.
If we don't do something now, she could die at any time.
Prep for a transfusion.
Tell the blood bank. Sample, transfusion, and match.
On it.
Excuse me.
Yang, what do you think?
It looks like an immune system condition.
I'm guessing the same.
Tell Director Zhang, have rheumatology do a diagnosis.
Got it. So is that what Wang Bo really wants to do?
You don't think that I can speak for him?
I don't think anyone should speak for others. Every individual has their own thoughts, as well as the right to live their life accordingly. Aren't you worried that you'll make him mad?
Well, if I'm not happy, he won't be happy either.
You're confident. In that case, I guess Wang Bo won't be working here. Sure you won't regret what you're doing? Miss Hu, your coffee is here. You know what? Let me know when you're sure.
If I weren't sure, I wouldn't have come here today. Wang Bo works at a really decent hospital. If you ask him to leave to work for this hospital, wouldn't you be harming him in the end? Unless you have an ulterior motive.
It seems you have a bit to learn about the current developments in medicine here. You're right to think it's stable at a public hospital.
But it's that very stability that makes so many people compete for the same positions. You don't need me to tell you how many doctors your hospital has on call. Now, how many of those get to be attending doctors? And among those doctors, how many are directors?
But at least there's hope for him there.
So you mean there's no hope for him here then? Seems like you have a bias against us. Don't hate private hospitals. Right now, we're a component of the hospital system. Our existence compensates for public hospitals and relieve the tight medical resources. I know what you're worried about. You're worried about what Wangbo's title would be. Let me say this. These problems here will not be problems in a few years. Private hospitals, or non-public ones, are gradually making their way into the mainstream treatment system, including our assessment of doctors.
Well, when you put it like that, now even I want to come here.
You do? No problem.
Don't try to play dumb with me, all right? What I meant to say is that I don't believe in what you're saying at all.
That's all right. But do your research. I know you're a good student, and I believe you can tell what's true from what's not. Actually, you already know what I'm saying is the truth. You just don't like the truth.
So you really have no other motives for Wang?
Did I mention any other motives? Of course. That doesn't mean I don't have any.
What are you trying to say?
It's getting late. I still have a meeting.
Hey! Hey!
I'm interested in you as well. I took a look at your file, and you always have good marks. I hope you can join us.
Director.
Director.
What is it?
Immune system deficiency.
That's right. It's likely to be systemic lupus erythematosus.
Give her a high-dose steroid therapy. Then do a bedside plasma exchange. Frozen plasma, 2,000 ml. Tell the blood bank to prep plasma and suspend red blood cells.
We already have.
Here's the blood.
Begin the transfusion.
Okay.
Qianqian, let's have lunch.
All right. Hey, take care of this.
Okay.
You're looking good today.
I couldn't keep skulking forever.
I can rest easy then.
Hey, you're starting to sound like my mother. Anyway, how have you been doing?
Qingchuan and I talked. He's taking tomorrow off, so we can register.
Right. Good. Get it done. Can't put off things like that. Otherwise, you might change your mind.
Thanks for your blessing.
Hey, I'm here. What is it?
I went to see Hu Yiqing today.
What? Now, why would you go do that? Didn't I already tell you that there was nothing going on between us, so why would you go see her?
Why are you acting like that? I just want to tell her that you won't be working at their hospital.
Whether or not I still work there is my business. You cannot make that decision for me, all right?
Now, how is it just your business? It's really our business, so I decided for us.
Well, if it's our business, then you should have at least asked me first instead of simply deciding for the both of us. When will you grow up and act mature, So Yimang?
Who is being immature? I'm being serious, all right. And I just made another decision, because I'm gonna give it a try.
Exactly what are you going to give a try?
Working in that hospital. Think about it, I haven't secured a spot in ophthalmology yet, so why can't I try working there?
Zhou Yimang, do you have any idea what you're talking about?
What do you think? So I thought about it. You want to go to that private hospital so you can make money, right? Then why can't I do that instead? If you stay at Shiwa Hospital, you might become attending doctor or vice director or even director, who knows? But if you go to a private hospital, that would just complicate things. You can't forsake your potential just to make a little extra cash, Wang. So I've decided that I'll go.
For goodness sake. Listen, making money and all that is the man's domain, and you shouldn't meddle with that. You are just a girl, and you should stay here at the public hospital and focus on work. Forget about the rest. Just leave it up to me, all right?
Do you really think that was the right thing to say? How could you be so chauvinistic anyway? I've thought about it. Between the two of us, one has to stay at Shiwa Hospital, and you have to be that person.
You stay.
Try and assess the situation, all right? Let's make a deal. If I get the spot after graduation, then I'll stay at Shiwa Hospital.
While I work for Hu
But
Yiqing.
if I don't get the spot, I'll go.
I don't understand. Why are you trying to split us up anyway?
We really don't have much of a choice.
All right then, that will be our plan for now. But we will handle this as we go, understand?
All right, you've got a deal.
Why do you have to be so reckless anyway? Wait a second. If we're gonna end up together, who's gonna be calling the shots?
Who else?
You're calling the shots?
And why not?
No reason. No reason at all.
That's a good boy. Come here. So what's for dinner, huh?
If you're calling all the shots, why are you asking me then, huh?
Don't take it so bad. There's no need to get mad.
Huh. Says you.
Over here. Hey, doctor. Hey.
What's the matter?
My husband's on bed number 6. This here's my daughter. And her dad's really sick. Could she just see him for a little while?
Why don't you come back in the morning? The patients are sleeping, okay?
I know it's really late right now, but she has to get up early to go to school. Could you please make an exception and let her see her father for a moment?
All right, just relax. I can do that. Let's get you some clothes to change into, all right? Come on, this way.
Oh, thank you, doctor.
Don't
Thank
worry
you so
about
much.
it, all right? What's so funny?
I guess Dr. Ouyang can overlook procedure as well.
So, you can have your fun all day, but I can make exceptions when I want?
I didn't say it was wrong, all right? What I'm saying is, I'm kind of surprised.
Surprised about what?
Hey, Ouyang back in the day wouldn't have made that exception, right? I actually think you're becoming more humane.
Working in the ER for as long as I have can change about anyone.
Ah, you're right about that. No doubt about it.
Haven't you noticed? Everyone in the ER is becoming more like you, full of life.
Wait a sec. Are you praising me or are you saying that I'm a bad influence on you guys?
Well, what do you think?
It sounds like praise from where I'm standing.
From where I'm standing, you're getting even more thick-skinned than
Hey,
usual.
that's actually one of my greatest strengths. Hey, wait a sec. Aren't you getting registered tomorrow? What are you still doing down here? You should get going. Go get some rest.
But there are so many patients. Can you handle this all alone?
Speak for yourself. I'll be fine. Go ahead. Get some rest.
Fine. So I'll see you later. Thanks a lot.
Dr. Chung, Xiao Tong's much worse than she was this afternoon. Come take a look at
Right.
her.
Come in. Hey, what are you still doing up?
I want some time off, Dr. Ouyang.
Time off, huh? Time off for what?
Our internship is almost done, right?
Yeah.
Well, I still haven't gotten confirmation from obstetrics, and a bunch of my classmates are going job hunting, so I want to see what's out there. Can't pull all my eggs in one basket, right?
Fine. I'll speak with the director tomorrow, and you can have half a day.
I only get half a day.
You want it or not?
Yeah, I do.
Great, that's that then.
I'll see you later then?
Anything else?
Are you really getting registered tomorrow, Dr. Ouyang?
And who told you that? Expect some wedding candy, all right?
Just don't forget to invite me when you have your wedding, all right?
Don't worry about it. How could we forget? And besides, you're going to be my bridesmaid.
Well, in that case, I'll be holding my breath till you tell me the date.
All
See
right,
you
then.
later.
时间只剩一天，我还会为爱勇敢一点，再爱一天，再爱一遍，紧紧拥抱这个世界。如果心跳可以听见，就能听懂我爱的宣言，请让我陪在你的身边，在爱你的世界 Love forever。
爱，如果我看不见，如果我听不见，如果我不了解，怎么会感受那么强烈，感受那么直接，拥有那感觉。
心之间靠近一点，温暖也多一些。我发现爱没有白天黑夜，我相信真爱会永远是心跳是直觉，爱的信念不会熄灭，勇往直前不顾一切。如果时间只剩一天，我还会为爱勇敢一点，再爱一天，再爱一遍，紧紧拥抱这个世界。如果心跳可以听见，就能听懂我爱的宣言，请让我陪在你的身边，在爱你的世界 Love forever。
爱，原来我看得见，萦绕在我耳边，像梦一样盘旋。我的心感受那么强烈，感受那么直接，拥有那感觉。
心之间靠近一点，温暖也多一些。发现爱没有白天黑夜，我相信真爱会永远是心跳是直觉，爱的信念不会熄灭，勇往直前不顾一切。如果时间只剩一天，我还会为爱勇敢一点，再爱一天，再爱一遍，紧紧拥抱这个世界。如果心跳可以听见，就能听懂我爱的宣言，请让我陪在你的身边，在你的世界。如果时间只剩一天，我还会为爱勇敢一点，再爱一天，再爱一遍，紧紧拥抱这个世界。如果心跳可以听见，就能听懂我爱的宣言，请让我陪在你的身边，在爱你的世界 Love forever。